Hey, this is the lovely and gracious Mrs. Dodge, added again by student request. You give them one little bit of social media and they want it all. So today we're going to embed Instagram, both a single picture and the entire gallery, or at least as many as we want. And it's actually not that hard. I already set this up. I've got a single right here. It says I named it Instagram 1, and I got one over here, Instagram All. Now to do the singles, really, really easy. So let's just pop over to our Safari, and here we are in Instagram. And you'll notice, I got a few pictures up. I'm going to grab this one right here. And down here at the very bottom, where the three dots are, I'm going to grab the embed code. And I'm going to include the caption. I don't have one, but I'm going to include it. So I'm going to copy the embed code and going to jump back. Close this. I'm going to jump back to Edge. And I'm going to put it right here in this little single. So here we go. First thing I need to do, I'll make this composition ready. And I'm going to set up a variable. And the first variable I'm going to set up is the one to hold the single. And I'm going to put a single quote, semicolon. And now I'm going to paste right between those single quotes that embed code. And it's too long. And that's a problem. So let's make it 1. We'll just delete. And the little red dot went away. No errors, no problem. Let's get to the end of this. Notice how far this thing goes down, right? Keep going, keep going, keep going. I just want to get to the end and make a new line. So where do I want this? The code's simple. SYM dot $, open parentheses, double quotes open, double quotes close, close parentheses, dot HTML, open parentheses, no quotes in this one because we're going to be putting a variable in, close parentheses, semicolon. Now, where do I want to put this? I want to put it in Instagram 1. Although I didn't quite spell it right. But make sure you spell it right. INSTAONE. Make sure it matches the name of your div, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to pop in my variable, the single. Make sure that's spelled correctly. And test it. I can either go File, Browse, which I'll do right near, Preview in Browser, and we're going to get 1, and oh, there's a reason it didn't work. We just got that. Although we did get the reason it didn't work is because we still have to add the jQuery script. Without that, none of this stuff works. Sometimes I forget about that. So back to our browser. And I'm going to open a new window. And I'm going to go to jQuery.com. Pop the big download button and roll right on down to the CDN, Content Delivery Network. Copy this code right here. And come over here. And I could have downloaded it, but I'm not going to. And I'm going to paste that code there. Say OK. Jump back here, and we should reload. And there we go. And there we go. My picture. You can see it was 141 weeks ago. You can get to my profile. Perfect, right? Now you would think that you could do the same thing with the multiples. One problem. Let's go back here to Instagram. There's no place to do this. No place at all. It's not in the profile. It's nowhere. Not under here. Nowhere. So what do we need to do? Well, there's a widget. It's called Snap Widget. It's at snapwidget.com. And you can customize a widget. Now, we just did one for me. And if I wanted to continue to do AZDEZ, I could do that. But I've decided hashtagging it. And the hashtag I grabbed is dog with shoes. Why? Because I like it. And because it happens to be my friend's dog, Barkley, who hikes with shoes. Very cool. I'm going to put it in a grid, but I could put it in a board. I could put it scrolling side. There's all kinds, even on a map. I'm going to make my thumbnail size is 100 pixels. You know, you got a choice. You can make it anything you want, really. The layout's going to be 3 across and 8 in a total of 18 rows. I just made that up. No border, no background because I want it transparent. I want it to go where it goes. A little bit of padding, no hover effect. I want my share buttons on, and I can make it responsive, but I'm not going to. I can click the preview, or I can pick get widget, which I'm just going to get the widget. And there it is. A lot. But it's an iframe, so I can just copy all this. Command C. I copy it all, and I'm going to jump back here, and I'm going to do exactly the same coding. So I'm going to create a var and all pics. You know, I'm just making up the var names. You can make up anything you want for a variable name. Single parentheses, open and close, semicolon, and paste. Okay, couple problems here. Let's get this all up on one line. So let's do that first. And you know, we don't have to get it all on one line. We could do the plus quotes, but because there's nothing I have to fix in here, all I did was make it on one line. So now I'm going to go to my next line, and I'm going to type SYM dot $, open parentheses, open double quotes, close parentheses, dot HTML, open parentheses again, just like before. This is a variable. It doesn't need any quotation marks. So all pics, close it, semicolon. So where do I want to put it? Well, if I look over here, I have something called Instagram All. As a matter of fact, I can click it. There it is. Now here's something that I do every once in a while, because spelling is not, my typing and spelling are very questionable. Sometimes I select the name, copy, and then I come over here in between the double quotes and just paste it. Guarantees I didn't screw it up, right? I don't see any little red dots, so let's hop over to here and we'll reload. And there you go. Dog with shoes. Lots of dogs with shoes. There's Barkley. Barkley's so cute. If you want, you can click it, and there it'll bring you up dog with shoes. You can make comments, do whatever you want, and that's it. So that's how you add Instagram to your Edge Animate. Now go home. We're done.